Psalm 22 was written by King David about 3,000 years ago, a full 1,000 years before the crucifixion of Jesus. Yet, it's filled with details that seem to describe the cross.
David speaks of God's chosen one being surrounded by enemies, mocked, and even pierced in his hands and feet. What's remarkable is that the Romans developed crucifixion using nails and wooden crosses. This method wasn't practiced during David's time. He could not have known what he was describing when he wrote it.
In the Gospels, the parallels continue to emerge. Psalm 22:1 opens with, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Those are the very words Jesus cried out from the cross.
In verse 7, the chosen one is mocked, which is reflected when Luke notes that the soldiers mocked Jesus.
Verse 8 mentions that he was ridiculed for trusting in God. The crowds hurled those exact taunts at Jesus.
Verses 14 and 15 describe exhaustion, dehydration, and physical agony. On the cross, Jesus cried out, "I thirst," and John recorded the details of his suffering.
And verse 16 is particularly striking. They pierced my hands and my feet. Jesus was nailed to the cross, his hands and feet pierced.
Even verse 18 is fulfilled. The psalm states that onlookers gambled for his clothes. The soldiers literally cast lots for Jesus' garments at the foot of the cross. And then the psalm concludes with, "All the ends of the earth shall remember and turn to the Lord, and all the families of the nations shall worship before you."
Today, there are Christians everywhere, around 2 billion of them. Psalm 22 is coming alive before our eyes, pointing us to the cross and the Lord who loved us by remaining on it until he cried out, "It is finished."